Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in Atlanta. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix here. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Penix to throw. Got a man, it's London. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They put Mooney in motion right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds just past the 5.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He finds Fant, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play, and it sets up Seattle with first down. From the gun, Smith. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds past midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Here we go.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. A play fake, now Smith to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Charbonnet. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action, here's Penix. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's caught at the 4. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And we're all knotted up. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. And that catch is made down the right sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Smith on 1st down. Connects with Fant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Hey, here we go, hey.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, trio left.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Smith in the pistol. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
1st down, Smith to throw. Finds Smith and Jigba. And it's a touchdown. He made the catch and took it the rest of the way. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Bring it. Hunt.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go. Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Panther 11. Go. Hunt, hunt.
Penix here from the gun. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And it'll be Seahawks football. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Catch left.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Seahawks with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Smith escapes the pocket. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Smith to the air now. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that That one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, shot.
They go play action. Here's Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
This one is taken in by Tony. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody.
Oh, he's cut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to give him the ball.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, Simone.
From the gun, Smith has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Smith. The bat's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks end of the half. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown effort coming up. And that one is no good. He mishits it on the extra point. And he'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. To the right side, complete. Big gain here. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So no mistaking that play call, Bronk. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.